You black, you want to go somewhere and pop in any industry, hit Atlanta, hit the you can hit Cali, you can hit, you feel me? I'ma go to Oakland, say like you said, we know the areas where we are and where we popping. You control the medium. You get what I'm saying? We can come here, but Chicago's iffy. I'm gonna be honest about us, bro, because a lot of motherfuckers hate here, bro. Just the truth.
It's just super competitive.
That's what I'm saying, like too competitive. So it's kind of iffy here. But yeah, shit like that. You can go to Memphis. You can go to you can low-key go to Detroit. To be honest.
Go to Detroit.
You feel me? Listen, it's dangerous, but they fuck with hey, we support each other. Detroit, to be honest.
Detroit one time.
They dangerous, not no bullshit.
It looked like shorty. What the fuck those Memphis in front of me?
You say terrible
Shit, nigga, it looked like that, shorty. Like it's
out. Know that it's an issue when the gang slide. Shorty like wine, so dang fine. And we get high like hang time. Drinking and we smoking at the same time. Hit it with a boom bag like a baseline. Get your own bag, nigga, don't chase mine. I ain't so stellar that I cannot waste time. Yeah. Down with my dog since the motherfucking sandbox. I got the drip like raindrops. A hit from the blunt make the pain stop. Got some shit in the vault that I can't drop.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's the hostess with the mostest. I'm not really a host, but you know I do this. Hey, chilling with the most unforgettable niggas there ever could be in life. You feel me? Welcome to the session. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the session. You know we finna chat it up. We finna get lit. Finna get high. You already know. Kick it off to my boy Talk. You know what I'm saying? What you doing?
If you're at home, you're smoking along. Okay. No fair. UFB The Session.
We fucking here.
Get your E5. You feel me? You got some E-blunts.
We fucking here.
Then we go E-match. You know what I'm saying? It's a session, bro.
Kick back to me. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Lee Cool. Big Lee Cool in this bitch. To my left, I got that boy Meech. You know what I'm saying? To his left.
Yeah, I'm not dying yet.
To his left, you know, Big Rashid, Michael Torch, Ron the Bomb. You know what I'm saying? To his left,
we have. To his left, we have Sir Slater the Ankleless.
Talking about Sir Ankles himself.
Sir Ankles himself. Trey, make that your basketball name, Sir Ankles. Nope.
You got nice hands, but yours.
We gon' laugh at you. We gon' laugh at you, but you can play it to other people.
That can't be your nickname for that reason. You know you ain't got them handles like that.
He like Achilles. I do you something vicious, man. I'm telling you.
He Achilles. You gonna break your own shit.
I'll fuck with a boy. That
boy gonna break his own shit.
It's your boy T-Tip.
Bow, Big T.
Taco.
It's that man Lawson.
WLJ.
Walter.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, he called him Walt.
You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing today?
I said I was gonna spare you. Talk to go. Why you on that with me? And they touching my ankles, man.
They touching my ankles.
So everything was good until you took my ankles.
But nah, man. So you know, recently, not even recently, you know, all the time, you know, I be having these thoughts like, damn. Well, actually, it spans from. So I think I was talking to you when you had said, like everybody has their own little neighborhood.
Every time we go in Chinatown, sure.
Chinatown, they got Chinatown.
Like I told you that.
Stop.
It's G-Town.
Quote me.
Nope.
They got G-Town. They got
you know, Puerto Rican. You know, they got Humble Park and shit. Belmont Cragen. You know,
we got Garfield, Austin, shit.
But it ain't the same.
You know, it ain't.
It's still our neighborhood, bro.
It ain't the same, though. We ain't got the stores like they got the stores. Chinatown got a bank, a library, a church.
Listen.
Listen though, there's probably
we got like
before we get started. So the question is it better to have a boiling pot or like a stew pot?
Explain.
In a culture sense.
Explain. What does it mean?
So a boiling pot meaning like our neighborhoods that like we black and you know what I'm saying, we come from Africa and we don't have anything that's true to our heritage, whereas like in a stew pot you have like the Chinatowns that contribute to different type of cultures. You can go through you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so they intertwine each other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So what which one do you think is?
Alright, bet. So I'm taking a strong ass boiling, right, where it's just us. Like, just put everybody get their own little pots, Joe, and then if you, I believe, I'm not saying that this is what it should be, but at least that should be somewhere for if people wanted to do that,
type shit.
They could go do that, right? For the people that want the stew where they want to intertwine with the cultures and shit, let them still be able to do their shit, but you still should give people like their own little circle to like feel, you feel me, safe or whatever.
I could say, I feel you on that, but it's sort of like that, but not all the way. But it's like we have our areas where we're predominant in.
Yeah, but
like,
we just think about
it
like stores and the banks and the
churches. We do in some places though.
Nah. It's like I think was it Tulsa where they had the whole little Wall Street
black-owned bank.
It was like Tulsa.
He's not meaning black-owned bank. He means the community itself has a bank, right? Like,
nah, it's black-owned. They're just Chinese-owned. They have a Chinese church.
Like basically,
that's their religion. Like they have a whole religion.
We don't have a bank.
We don't have that in our.
It's like the same, but what I'm saying is, okay, like Jewtown has a Jewtown bank. You get what I'm saying?
And they are owned by. It's owned by the Jews, but we don't have that in like the black communities where it's black owned. It's like if you think about it, shorty, the restaurants, the banks, the stores.
Restaurants, no, we do get restaurants.
I mean, we be having some
nice amount of side shacks that we got. Come on, bro. That's our hand, but that's some shit that we know. Like, no, go to that hole in the wall place for the barbecue joint. Other niggas don't know.
And it's crazy.
That still doesn't be our shit sometimes.
And then I feel like that still ain't even in our. Like, you still gotta travel there. Like, a lot of that shouldn't be like. You feel me? Oak Park downtown and shit like that. I'm talking about.
I'm
talking about little places off like certain main streets.
We still don't be owning them places though. We still don't own them places.
Be like but just because y'all don't see motherfuckers working there.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, sure. That's
like the dude that be working that time, 9 times out of 10, you see that same nigga locking up. This is my restaurant. I come here because that not owning. It's just I gotta work in my shit. I don't have an assembly line of people.
That don't mean it was black owned.
I understand JJ is not black owned though.
No, I'm not saying JJ. I'm saying like little hole in the wall places that you know. Like you get what I'm saying. Like for example, not Uncle Remus and them, but
I feel like
what you talking about, like Sunny Sub and shit?
Yeah, like not shit like that. But I'm saying you know how it is places like that you know where you like, damn, what the fuck is this little restaurant place or what is this or what is that? It's like
shorty that's black owned.
You never know.
I'm not even gonna cap shorty. I do not see that shit.
Okay, so do you feel like that doesn't work in terms of us having our own businesses and stuff like that? Because we try to bring the shit from the South and bring it up north. Like, do you feel like shit's different down south?
Yeah, like in the South, it's places like that. That's what I was gonna say. Like Atlanta, they have these places, but that's the places where predominantly black people are.
And that's why we're in Chicago, and I just want one.
You want a mini Atlanta in this bitch?
It's a small little Africa shorty where it's just our shit, Joe. It's all black owned stores. All black owned restaurants, all black everything.
Black owned neighborhoods.
Because if you go in Chinatown, they got all their restaurants owned by them, worked by them, right? Yep. They got they stores owned by them, worked by them.
Humble Park.
Yeah, that's just the way that the Chicago ended up being set up. But you gotta think, bro, this is one of the most segregated places.
And I understand. Give us our own.
But it's like
be segregated.
But those people moved here and made those places. We got is not the. You get what I'm saying? It's not the same.
Listen, and that's the problem.
I understand the problem. Go to Atlanta, though, nigga. I swear to God, you don't have this problem. That's what it is. You gotta go places where we are. Where it's not.
I'm saying, but we have them.
And some of us here, I get you that.
No, it still take a lot to build that wealth.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not looking to just like get rich and spread richness.
Because you need over $250,000 to open a bank anywhere.
And the top like 3 businesses that you need in a community and able to not only fund and like support the community. You need banks, you need hospitals, and
I think it is church, like some type of religion.
School.
That's what they got in Chinatown.
Yeah.
They got things.
Hey, we got Obama school.
Bro. I went.
You got school.
When I was like 16, bro, I went to Minnesota, right, and worked like a week there with Mexicans and everything. Like I lived with them there was 2 weeks I was out there, and then when we came back on the way, it was like in Indiana. We made a stop to where like they usually go to cash their checks, and it was a Mexican-owned place. It was a grocery shop, a butcher shop, a deli.
They stress shit.
What is it called? It was a currency exchange.
Yeah,
like that shit crazy. They got everything they need to support their people, and that's what I mean. Like what
I could get that. I get that for sure. It's just you gotta put the money back to it. Like I said, you to even open a bank or start to have a place, you have to have at least $250,000. The community has to revenue $250,000 itself.
Right.
Our communities aren't doing that themselves sometimes.
I disagree, bro.
Because we spending more money than we are saving to live in our community.
Real quick.
You get what I'm saying?
If we get an area, right? All that money that we're spending is now gonna just funnel through the community.
Listen, that's us choosing to do that. There's some places, and let's say not Atlanta. I remember hearing some shit about. So there was this Arab dude that had a gas station, right? And he was harassing one of the black ladies that came up there. They ran dude out of there, and then a black dude ended up getting the gas station type shit. And that ended up as we spend money here with you instead of we choose to say we're gonna do these things. But it only lasts a week or two, bro.
See, and but I'm saying we ain't got the area to where we can make this a conscious thing. Like once you break the idea of like, damn, I'm gonna go Walmart's better than any of y'all little black owned stores. I'm gonna continue to go to Walmart. Once you put them in an area where we got the shit you're looking for at the same competitive price as this person, right? They're gonna stay in the community.
What do you mean?
Like that dollar's still gonna. You're not gonna take your dollar.
No, I get what you're saying, but no one's choosing to do that. Is what I'm saying. It would take the people ourselves to choose to do that. But like you just said, we know, nigga, it's a Walmart up the block. You get what I'm saying, etc. So and choose not to, so the money doesn't stay in our community.
If they did it in
in Atlanta, there's people that are choosing to keep that money in those places.
We could do that in Chicago.
We can, but it's like I'm saying, it's taken for the people to keep that money in the community.
It's hard to do that when everybody else set up shop in our shit. Because it's $1 million in the hood, bro, and everything get outsourced. You look at females go get their nails and hair done. It's by
listen, and that's what I understand.
You go to the gas station.
It's gonna take for us, like I just said, to boycott those places.
I spoke to 3 Subway workers in the past week, and every single one of them was like a family member of the owners. And not only did they have that one location, it was another location across town. I spoke to them, and that they didn't even want to pursue that. They wanted to invest in some real estate and shit like that, and we're not taught that. We're taught to outsource our money. We're taught to go look for other.
That's what I'm saying.
That's systematic oppression, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the same. Those people move, like you say, they're Arabic people. They move here and realize, no, in these areas where the black people are, there's not shit. Why? We don't have the money to put up shit. They have the money to put up shit. Cool. We gonna put it here. Y'all need it. Y'all gonna pay us for it. Just that simple. It's gonna take for us. It's gonna take for us to be.
It's not the fact that we don't have the money. It's
no, that's what. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Because that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
Statistically proven that black people spend.
We make the most money. Yeah.
No, not
like we spend the most money.
If we put all our money together that we spend, it's over like $1 trillion, bro.
And I understand. That's what I'm saying. Now, so not make the money. I'm using the wrong word. We're not choosing to put like I say, boycott the areas. Like, no, we're not going to little Habibi and them folks walk the bam, just open the shop right here. But we don't wait for that shit. Where motherfuckers be like, nah, bro, I know that shit's up the block. I know that shit's walk the bam.
But
and when you do it, and then who do you hear about setting that shit up? The only thing I've ever heard of a black motherfucker setting up, and not tarnishing us that what I've seen is candy ladies. We support them bitches.
Dude,
candy shops. I'm saying we support shit like that, but it's like to take that and put. You get what I'm saying? And put that.
Look, because the thing that we
Atlanta has. Do you know how many black people are in Atlanta trying to do that? Like that it took to do that.
And
that's over the years.
Bro, you don't think that still can?
It can happen here, but it's gonna take time and people to say no. I'm gonna stop going to whoever the fuck's in the area until something else opens.
Or if the community gets built and they can just be indulged in it, I don't think that'll be.
They're not just gonna build. That's a community to move us into and start doing that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's the difference between Atlanta and Greenwood?
Well, Greenwood is where again?
Tuscan.
No, not all the way.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
So the difference between that, Atlanta, yeah, you got your like people that's coming up in like necessary businesses. When I say necessary business, I ain't talking food, I ain't talking clothing. I'm talking about like tax
energies and shit like energy and shit
like H&R Block, like anything that people need. But with Greenwood, we had the shit that made and sustained a whole city, the hospitals, the banks, the everything we needed to keep money in house
type shit.
And so they fucked that up, and it's like since then we haven't been taught that. We're taught to outsource our money.
So it's like, so I get exactly what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. It would take, I know you're saying just building areas for us to move into and have this shit funded, but it's kind of unrealistic. You get what I'm saying? Like, over what's going on. We have the money to do it. But no,
I don't think that's unrealistic. Though.
I don't think it's unrealistic.
Motherfuckers get 28 acres, Joe. They just going by that shit.
But do you think? Listen, and what I'm saying is, in the mindset that most of these people have, like, yes, we have people to give to charities, want them to get back to the hood, but you really think Moneybagg Yo was gonna think to move a whole bunch of black people just right there, bro? No, he's thinking of just.
Look, I understand what he possibly could do, and that's what he could do. But if we get 28 acres, we can get a small.
It would take the masses to automatically change the way they're thinking for that shit to happen. It hasn't been where. Yes, we have more people trying to do it. We even get people back into our colleges and shit, HBCUs and shit. We're trying to make this step towards the shit that you're saying. Mm-hmm. But it's gonna take a lot of time because of the fact that it's slowly catching on. Even though it's some shit that's supposed to snap, I get that everyone's doing it, but right now it's not happening.
A long time of brainwash is hard to break. You feel me? And that's understandable. That's why you just take.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the same. All those other people that you name it or the communities you name it came to America knowing that now I'm going to put a business here and what.
Well, I'm gonna,
you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna better myself. Like we've been here. We just trying to fix. We already behind. Like you said, we behind years and years of shit, dude. We just it's slowly catching. These niggas are bred that shit, know that shit, but before they come here, or they come here knowing like, nah, nigga, I can do this. I'm sitting this back home. I'm not even here to stay here. Some of the people don't even be here to stay here. I'm just here to send this shit back home, bro, and then I'm gonna get myself situated home. Nah, I never have to come back here again. I got a chain here. Don't have to work here anymore.
So it was this story, right, of this school, right, that built the all black dorm, right, just for like black people. Do you think that's somewhat like bringing it back to like segregation days, or do you think black people like need like a space like that?
I feel
yes
like
and no.
Kids go to an HBCU.
That's what I'm saying. We have an HBCU. That's what it's for.
HBCUs like only people.
Yeah, yes, they do, people, but they don't not as much. You still have to meet the ethnicity quota. It's not segregation. That's the point.
They still be letting white people.
You still have to meet the ethnicity quota. It's not as you're not gonna see as many. They probably feel like how we feel going to like a Purdue or a fucking Harvard or something, walking around. Damn, another black person. They can probably do that at the HBCU, bro. Another white guy. Fuck yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, come on, be serious, bro.
Tell me, wait a minute, what the fuck is that?
Man, they probably gonna get hey, who the fuck let white buddy over here? Nigga, you white buddy. Fuck him. Like, be serious. You get what I'm saying? It's like, we're trying to get that back into that. And then even when it comes to HBCUs and trying to get people to go, like, let's say athletes, etc., whatever, we're known for HBCUs for going into, like, business savvy, like, degrees and shit. We doctors, engineers, etc., so on and so forth for most of our HBCUs and shit. Sports, we don't have that funnel. So now the debate that I've been hearing about that I seen was like, are we trying to get people to go to the HBCU just to get to the league and say fuck HBCUs for what they teach? Or are we doing it to have both? Because niggas go
I think it's the show.
You get what I'm saying? But that's why people have been like talking about the shit, like how it's gonna go, because people have still been choosing not to go to HBCUs because now, nigga, I'm still trying to hit the league, bro. Yeah. You feel me? Type shit.
You gotta find those.
That's for football. Basketball has been way easy, but that's what they're talking about. Yeah. I know I've been saying that, but it's like that with the community too. It's like, no, we gotta try to get people to wanna put into this shit so we can start giving back. You feel me? Type shit. But are we doing this just to say, you feel me? Like, oh, hey y'all, let's just do this shit to do it, or is it no, bro? We actually want our own shit. Most people start doing shit just to say it's cool.
Yeah. It's a lot of trendy behaviors that go on.
That's what I'm saying.
That's understandable.
So when it comes to like the shit like the community, yes, we can revenue and do all the shit that you saying. Like, no, let's build here and go move here to fucking Blacktopia. We can do that.
That's a nice ass.
We like we have the money to do it. We have the resources to do it. The people to do it. It's happening small at a time and small and little industries though that you think of. Like, for example, I know you say that we go get nails done at like Asian people's and so on and so forth. Little do you know, I've been seeing a lot of females on some. Now I know how to do nails. I know how to do hair. That's money, not cycle. It's like we're trying to find what our culture is and what we use to. Okay, no, we need this, we need that, we do this, we need that. You feel me? Type shit. It's the same way. It's just gonna take time, bro.
Fully understand.
Take time. Your grandkids will see it. I'll give you that. No, your grandkids will see it.
I gotta see it too.
Well, definitely.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Listen, you gonna see it. You gonna catch the end of it.
As long as I caught that bitch for a
little bit. But at the pace that we're moving now, your motherfuckers will see that shit in like no time, no bullshit. But right now, it's still kind of unrealistic because everyone's not on the shit, so it's not just gonna happen like, oh, come on, y'all, let's do that shit. Yeah, come on, like. like it's still niggas in they can't get in the league because they Black Kelvin Kaepernick still on the fuck. Come on now.
Yeah, just because
it's all type of shit. Short. Like we still got other shit to get past, but this is a small start. Yes, so we have our places like Atlanta, and so we're taking advantage of the states itself. You feel me? It's like, nah, bro. We know you black. You want to go somewhere and pop in any industry? Hit Atlanta. Hit the fucking. You can hit Cali. You can hit. You feel me? I'ma go to Oakland. So like you said, we know the areas where we are and where we popping. You control the. We control the median. You get what I'm saying? We can come here, but Chicago's iffy. I'm gonna be honest about us, bro. Because a lot of motherfuckers hate here, bro. Just the truth.
It's just super competitive.
That's what I'm saying. Like too competitive. So. It's kind of iffy here. But yeah, shit like that. You can go to Memphis. You can go to fucking. You can go to Detroit. To be honest.
Go to Detroit.
You feel me? Listen, it's dangerous, but they fuck with. Hey, we support each other. Detroit. To be honest.
Detroit one time.
What's the problem with Detroit?
They dangerous. Not no bullshit.
It looked like shorty. What the fuck those Memphis is from?
You say terrible
shit, nigga, like that, shorty. Yeah. Like
listen, but if that was Georgia though. But let's say you're trying to
Detroit, nigga, Michigan.
So you can hit Detroit as a black person and like meet a lot, like network and so on and so forth. You don't have to worry about the. You have to worry about riding around at night, but shit, you ain't going to Detroit, man.
He said they beat him up, stomped him. He said they shot deuce on this nigga. He said, now I started thinking to myself, damn, what he do to make them niggas that mad?
So you go to Detroit, don't be scared, but don't let the people keep you over there. There's opportunities over there, sure.
Real shit though.
There's opportunities in places like that.
Oh my god. What the fuck he do?
They shot on a nigga, man.
Don't go to Detroit.
Yes, you can. Go to Detroit,
you
bro.
in Detroit, leave.
Y'all bogus, bro. Listen, bro. It's dangerous. It's dangerous anywhere, but shit.
That's hilarious. Tough.
Nah, bro, for real though. We have that in certain areas. It's just not everywhere yet.
Alright.
You think they got Chinatowns and shit in some place? I doubt. You think Atlanta got like a Chinatown that's like that look as good as ours though type shit like where they it's not just a little motherfucker.
Yeah, I was just saying they got better Chinatowns that hit.
Get the fuck
out of here. Our Chinatown.
It's a billion of them niggas though. I can believe it, sure. It's a billion of them niggas, man. They send them towns everywhere. Boy, you know how
it's a billion.
You need places to stay, man. What the fuck is you talking about? Billion. What the fuck you talking about?
I think we probably don't think it's a lot of
I ain't gonna fly. I seen this comedian say some shit and it's funny, bro. I seen a comedian say some shit, right? And it's hilarious. He say, since it's a billion Chinese, shorty, all the stigmas that we have for Chinese people are technically the norms because there are more of them than anyone else in the world. So every other person is technically abnormal. It's like, oh, you
fuck with that.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, no, bro, it's more of them than everybody else. So they all would say, yeah, bro, driving now happens on this side of the road. I'd like try to change some shit like that. I don't think
listen to him.
Listen, try.
America tell them suck that dick.
Hey, we did about the metric system. I ain't gonna but that kind of pisses me off.
Can you
we the only people that go by certain shit.
Yeah, imagine trying to drive on the other side.
They said, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
I can, but I feel like it'll fuck me up.
That should be weird as hell, bro. Cause
like just sitting up.
Are you talking about driving?
Right. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That shouldn't be weird as
but it's basically the inverse of how you drive now. Everything that's right now is not to the left.
That's so it's crazy that everybody else is doing different shit.
I'm sure we're the only people that call pineapple. It's called, yes, it is. It's called quantum shit. It started with a Q everywhere else in the world.
I thought it was just like an
I thought we the only people that get daylight savings.
Some shit like that.
I thought that shit don't make sense to me.
No, sure, it starts with Q. Everywhere else starts with Q.
You should take that shit.
Yeah, I know. That
doesn't make sense.
What you say?
Because look.
We the only people that get daylight savings.
So you know how that shit came about?
Nigga invented that shit out of thin air.
Just straight bullshit.
He said, boy, y'all trying to have no time in the day. Shit. Time is what we make it. It's a construct. If we tell everybody 12 o'clock is now, guess what it is now? The fuck are you talking about? If a nigga in the government right now was to look at like going to the time and fuck it up for everybody like 4 o'clock, you think so? 12 now, nigga. Now what? Guess what? Everyone
like damn, I'm late as hell.
It'd be like this. It'd be like, you know what we should do? We should save the day.
We should put the sun up there a little longer, shorty. So what I'm gonna do is start the day a little early, bro. How long? Not too long. We don't want to lose too much time now.
We at this meeting.
Cool. Hey,
nigga, I'm saving the day.
He said, I'm late. Time back. You be my mama. The meeting's at 1 o'clock. The meeting's at 1 o'clock. It's 2. No, it ain't. It's 1. Put it on
paper. Sitting around the table high as hell. He's like, you trying to fuck
it's 11.
Talking about some dinner supervisor come in. I had dinner plans. You got dinner plans? You're late.
Talking about, no, it's actually
you're late, nigga.
Talking about actually, I'm on time.
You be blue, niggas send you some shit like, hey, be at this meeting at 1 o'clock and it's 12. You think you good? You get a letter in the mail, man. You late.
Nigga, you fired.
Skip.
Hear me out. So you remember your boy Cedric, right? Say he knows somebody important and he's holding this grudge. He said, I want that nigga late for everything. And he purposely fucks with your time. He fucks your life up through your time.
This is what I want to know though. When daylight saved the first time,
I didn't think he was gonna research.
How long did it take for niggas to like really catch on?
Every other day.
You can make that nigga late tomorrow, Lord. I heard this one important.
Yeah, Lord, you know who it is, man. Hey, it's 12 o'clock.
With another
Cut the time back an hour for this nigga.
So you be blue, it's just a little inconvenience. 2 minutes, that's all I want. That's all I want to tell you. That was closed at 12, boy.
Just like one person sit at the light a little longer.
He needs one more tardy and he's out of it. He's out of
I'm 200 deep, Lord.
Back then, I feel like it was more fucked up because imagine, like, first of all, clocks are real primitive shit. It's like, nah, we all know this shit, but your clock in your house could be different from anywhere else, and you not know because it's not synced. You ain't got no digital. It's nah, nigga. We know. Shit, it's about 6. That bitch supposed to start going down. The nigga say, "No, bro, it's like 7 because it's a little darker for my mama." And then I was like, "Wait a minute, you just gonna move the time like that? She who gonna stop us? she who gonna stop us? Come in here and think it's whatever time this clock say." Hey, no. You be blue. I only got the regular clocks in my crib, and I'm just putting them on fucked up times when people come over. Yeah, meet me at the crib at 4. You know you got there at 4. You look tired. Damn,
bro.
It's 3. So I'm sure. What the fuck wrong with
I could definitely relate to that, bro. Because my grandma, she got the fucking like the clocks on the ovens and the microwave and shit. Them bitches like an hour behind. And like she be like, all right, I'm going to bell practice. I'm like, I look at the fucking shit on the oven. I'm like, it's 3 o'clock. You ain't gotta go to bell practice for another hour. She's like, no, it's 4 o'clock. Damn. I'm like, so why the fuck is the oven fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
So you got every clock here fucked up with yours, huh?
You got all these clocks fucked up, but you still looking at your phone.
Come on, you sitting up. I'm gonna do that. That's right. Be serious. Fuck you do your clock just cut off on you one day and you don't know. You don't notice it. Like it's the little ticking. Think of how many times you really look at it. Back in, I'm saying, but back in the day though, I'm saying back in the day, and your shit just cut off on you. Don't even know. You damn. I went to sleep, it was 12. Shit, I woke up, it's still 12.
How the fuck did they set them?
Come on, who the first nigga to say, this will be 12, that'll be good. And in between, and it's like everybody in the town come here. We gonna use the one from the use the sunlight shit and set it to that.
12 is off right now. Like the time is off.
It was at a point.
No, it's not. The sun is not highest always at 12. Sun doesn't. So it's like, who was the first person to say, yeah, this is the peak and it's 12 o'clock?
So time was just created.
So I could change it whenever I want. Basically, is what you're telling me.
The daylight saving shit came.
Listen, I'm gonna fuck my kids clean up one day, shorty. Clean up. I'm just gonna start changing the times and everything.
Why is he gonna change? I think it's
because you late. No, actually, I'm early.
Got some trauma you want to talk about?
He talked about it, Shreddy. He got like 40 whoopings.
Them ass whoopings was shit. Why are you doing that to your children? They did nothing to you.
You never know. You don't know what kids do. They ain't here yet. That's a punishment.
As a child.
You know what kids do.
Niggas prepared for the worst. This niggas prepared for the worst.
Listen, is that would you rather me fuck with their heads for a week as a get back as a punishment or get their ass a whooping? I ain't gonna abuse my kids. I'm gonna fuck your head up though, sure. You ain't gonna be on your toes.
That's still abuse.
Some of niggas late for school. Get up.
Niggas show up an hour late for school. I know why. And I'ma really be mad that you late too. I'm not gonna let you know that I was fucking with you, Shorty. I'm gonna make you think you was late on purpose.
That's how you create a psychopath.
As soon as they leave on the bus,
and they end up on first 48 or some shit. That's how you.
Time is relative.
As soon as they leave, you change the clock.
Y'all heard about the dude and just moving shit? He was a killer, bro. This dude, he was breaking into people's shit, shorty, and just slightly moving their shit, Joe. Because he liked to play the mental game with him, Joe. Then he became a fucking killer, bro. You're gonna make somebody a killer.
You're gonna be hiding in the closet and you gonna wake up 5 minutes early.
Shit,
shorty. He here to make
answer the question. Could you answer the
waiting for
question,
them.
shorty? I have a question. Does that make me a cause I used to do that shit when I was little, shorty.
And that's why you're nervous. That's why you're nervous, nigga. You don't want to know.
I used to really, bro. I used to piss people off, shorty. Listen, imagine you see somebody getting ready to do some shit, and you see them like sit their butt ass somewhere so they don't remember it on the way out. I'm gonna put it back where you sat it at when you thought you liked it from before. Then when you come back past, you going, I thought I sat this over here, hood, boom, and I'm gonna put it right the fuck back.
I'd beat your little ass.
I'm gonna put it back. And now, and then when you leave, and then I'm gonna watch you leave forgetting it. Watch you leave and see you come back to grab.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of devious.
Oh, damn.
See you come back, damn, you forgot your book bag, shorty.
That's kind of devious.
I beat
You
your
put that
ass.
bitch back in the same spot they thought they put it in?
Shorty, listen.
Oh,
So
you
like, let's say, man, I don't want to lose my can, so I'm gonna sit here
I'm
instead,
saying.
and I keep just, shorty.
But then they leave and forget it. Do you
Then
put
they
it
come
back?
back, they damn, hold on, let me put this here before I forget it, shorty. Yeah, you right. That's crazy, shorty on my mama. Then it's, alright, I'm gone, y'all. Don't take the can.
I beat your ass.
But
Wait for them to come back. Damn, I leave the can down. Yeah, you left it right there, shorty.
Shorty, you should have put that bitch back right there.
That's evil.
Where they thought they put it, shorty.
Nah, cause then they gonna come looking where they thought they put it, but
Type
you want
shit.
them to still squirm.
Right?
I want them to really look for it and be like, damn, I thought I put it here, but no, you right, I thought to put it. Because it's like, when you think to remind yourself of some shit, it's like you envision it in your head first. So the fact that you think you did, is like, no, I just thought I put it there. I'm on that shit.
Right.
I'm here.
Somebody's gonna fuck you up.
So you can react, you
nobody did that to
can
me.
re-ask people some shit so many times, but if you do it convincing enough, they really don't think you asked them.
No, we say, bro.
I used to straight come back, hit people with the, yeah, show you what, bam, say some shit there. Alright, wait a couple minutes for it to wear off. Come back, say it again like I never said it. Maybe like, yeah, alright, that sounds so familiar. Like I heard this shit. Like, yeah, bro, I've been telling you this shit for like an hour now on periodic times.
Shorty.
You good, bro? You wanna?
It'd be funny, bro. Listen, the human body is a thing, shorty, and I be wanting to do experiments with people, shorty, on how they think, and it's like, hey, if I could conduct it myself and no one know, it's my shit.
Hey, somebody come get this.
Like I'm not gonna like this is one fucked up thing I always thought about doing shit, but I don't want to do it, bro. I'm not gonna do it. I want to have 2 children, right? One of them I'm gonna like do at home birth, no placenta, etc. One at the hospital, and see if they grow up different.
That's cool. Do that.
Nah, bro, that's kind of because then I'ma know like it's like, nah, y'all technically an experiment y'all whole life.
Tell me this
Cool.
I mean, technically,
That ain't like nothing too extreme.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I don't know,
not too
man. I
bad.
feel like, cause what if one of them end up fucked up because of the route I took though?
No, shorty, you know what I want to do. Y'all remember?
Like, what is the one that's malnourished? Just like, damn, you have it in the hospital, shorty. Damn.
One of them end up in jail. Listen, G. One of them
Come on.
One of them gonna end up in jail. You gonna be like, yeah, you know you was the experiment, right?
That's tough. That's tough, bro. I'll fuck kids. Nah, that's bogus. That's some
hilarious.
fucked up shit to do if you was just out of nowhere tell your kids, you know you're adopted, right? They have to believe you.
And then you just walk away. No explanation.
They could be your child. But you could just say that shit. See how long they go with it.
Nah, y'all vicious, bro.
Y'all, hold up.
I think we should start a GoFundMe for y'all like therapy. Y'all need help.
Fuck therapy.
Why you
Listen,
saying
shorty.
y'all?
Hey man,
help.
fuck out of here, bro. I was
These niggas
listen.
locked up.
I was told I was adopted by my brothers and sisters. Get the fuck out of here, bro. On some
not
we
your
fucking with each
parents,
other.
though.
Hey, yo, man, you ask your mama, I'm adopted, man. Get out of my face, boy. That ain't an answer, bitch.
You going through a crisis.
Come on now, you in the house. I really don't look like half of y'all.
My
For real,
fingers
too,
don't
shorty.
look like that.
That's why he manipulating niggas now. He like,
Hey.
watch this.
Listen, I went
trauma,
through. Listen, shorty. You think a different way when you grow up a different way.
Fuck you,
shorty.
bro.
Listen. Hey man, then I was the only child for like a little bit of my life before I found out how I had brothers and sisters. So I was having my own people I was kicking it with. Right up here.
I was just saying, where the fuck with it?
Oh, right up here. I'm in the crib straight, man, Joe. What if I was the hood? That's why I'm good at acting, shorty.
You a good actor?
No bullshit. Like
You trying
no
to do
bullshit.
skits?
I can't.
Yeah.
Like no bullshit. Like
Skits coming soon, man.
I could change a whole bunch of shit. I got good at just trying to see how people will react off my emotions. Do some shit that I know, like walk around looking, man, you good? Yeah, I'm alright. Looking sick and shit. You alright? We need to take you somewhere. I'm cool. See how long you gonna give a fuck then. Soon as you stop giving a fuck then. You know, that's how long you'll care about me, huh? Alright.
Do you
Clock
want
that shit
help?
on time, sure.
I think he wants
Do
it.
you want help? Is this your plea for help?
We could give him a
Because
hug,
you've been going for 10 minutes. Nobody's responded
These are
to
just
you.
dreams,
Just
I don't know,
evil.
bro.
You
Bring
should
it cool. Give him a hug, bro.
Bring it in.
Life,
Give him a hug,
Come
bro.
on, bring it
you
in.
gotta
Hey,
see
bro, don't
where
make me
people
get close
be
to you,
at,
bro.
like,
Bring it close to
Grab his ankle, shorty. That's where his love
I
comes from.
mean,
Yeah, man. You okay, bro? We love you, bro. It's good.
I'm sure you gotta see how many.
Understandable, shorty.
See how many. I know how many times people tell the same lie.
I bet. So if that's
Y'all
an
don't never
experiment
pay
you do.
attention to shit like that. Like it's how many times people say the same lie in the same situation.
Yeah.
He didn't react to the ankle girl.
Sure,
I felt
damn.
I mean,
At that point, is it not just the truth?
No, it's not.
You know the truth.
It's not. It's because I know the truth, and you're gonna continuously lie in these situations. Or if I put you in similar situations, the way that you lie, the little things that you do. when
Give
you
us an
lie.
example.
I pay
No,
attention. to all
I
that.
kinda
I pay
do
attention
the
to
same
all of that shit.
But
Give
what
us an
I kind
example.
of do is just people like doing like small situations because your principles show through everything you do. So if you the type of nigga like don't give a fuck about like pushing a cart back in a little space, I know like you'll leave some shit out or you
Type
don't
shit.
give
You
a
would think
fuck
that type shit. Yeah.
So it's the same principle, but it show up in different situations. And you gotta peep how somebody move, even in the smallest situation, because if that shit amplifies, they fucking flaw gonna amplify, and that shit just gonna crumble.
So I do that shit with like a lot of shit that I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to, but I do. I just can't stop it. I don't know. It's just
But
there.
I don't experiment.
Hey, just see if it's gonna change, bro. I'm gonna see if it's gonna change. I'm gonna see if the variable's gonna change. Like damn. Or I could see if the lie's gonna change depending on the person.
Some who should I fuck with today?
My mama, I'll straight send someone to ask you some shit that I already asked you and know the answer to, and see if you tell
Yo,
me something
catch
different.
this.
You know, it'd be hilarious to me.
Damn, I thought he was gonna shut him up here when this
like
nigga
when,
started.
like when niggas switch up around females and shit. That man, shit, I just killed like 3 niggas last week, nigga. Shit, I got too much money in my pants, man. That shit crazy.
Literally.
Like,
I'll straight send someone to ask you shit that I know I just actually got an answer to, and if you get them a different answer, I'm just not gonna fuck with you no more. I ain't gonna say shit to you though. I'm gonna know myself though, and that's enough. I know which way to fuck with you now, type shit. You get what I'm saying?
Just run the lies off some vicious. He run the bitches off some vicious. He lie about the hoes he done thrashed, about the girl he talking to at the time, about an upcoming job that always fall through the cracks. Shorty, he said, "Yeah, sure, I'm about to be up out of here. Sure, I just got walked the bang. Never, nope. Yeah, sure, I'm ready to go, shorty. I just low key just applied to the post office. Just got hired, shorty. Yep, nah, I can't do it because I walked the bang. Anytime, baby.
Ooh, so the fact that's what I'm saying. So see how you can tell, like, no, bro, do this a nice amount of times. To anyone else walking up to him, he's a different person down there.
And straight different story.
So I pay attention to shit.
I'm saying,
like
I'm just looking at his ass like, damn, bro, you gonna lie like this for real? Like, he had this one Instagram bitch that was decently bad. Not a single picture consistent. She didn't even follow him back. He didn't have a single picture on her Instagram. He said he went out to Miami to chill with her. Not a single picture with her. No, he's not showing me no pictures of them together cooling. I think he got like one twerk video from her in a club, shorty. I think that's as far as it exceeds. And I guess he done painted the picture in his head, shorty.
And people like that, that's worse than me.
He's sick.
That's worse. That's worse. Me is like caution paranoid. That's just no, bro. I'm sick in the head. He believe anything that he'll come up with in his head.
He went through a shorty. You should have saw how emotionally he was at
So I
work.
basically hit it last
And it was like, shorty, there's no way you're lying.
To be honest, bro, she outside. She picking me up today. You get a phone call. She actually ain't picking me up, man.
It can't be. And niggas was just telling me, yeah,
smell like cocoa butter lotion.
everybody at work knows, shorty.
Everybody at work knows.
So he just be talking, man. Just be that, and that man's sick. I'm just be looking at him like, damn, yeah. Damn, shorty, for real, that's happened, shorty. Sometimes I'll wait for his ass to finish the story just to see how far it's gonna go. He'll leave from talking, shorty, come back. I'm so, yeah, shorty, so what happened? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
No, it should be like that, bro. You gotta, that's why I'll be keeping it so they tell me, yeah, I'm gonna ask you the same shit 3 times about the same story. He gonna fuck up. As soon as he do, I'm confirmed.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. He almost done.
I was gonna say to get back to the stew pot, what was it, stew pot, boiling pot?
Yeah.
Do you think, since you feel like we should do the whole separate Blacktopia thing, why don't you invest in HBCU like right now? Like as a regular citizen in the world, why not donate to HBCU? Because HBCU's tuition for HBC, like Hamichi was saying
They
earlier,
build communities around the schools.
it's harder to go to HBCUs. Like I got accepted to Howard and I got accepted to Urbana, but I went to Urbana because it was cheaper. like I'm not getting the same financial support from HBCUs as I'm getting from PWIs. So why not?
Why not invest into those? Like right now, if
that's what it takes. That's what I'm saying. It takes the people.
Understandable.
Public white institutions?
Predominantly white institutions.
Yes.
Still.
So if we talking about this right now as me as a security guard right now,
yes,
like as a
everything counts, bro. You get 50 of it.
Yeah, I ain't got that. I don't have that on me right now.
I ain't gonna cap right.
I mean, eventually, shorty, once we doing our thug this will never be a question. But as right now, I can't give you anything else.
But
I'll
if
have
you
no
start, maybe
leftover.
Sugar started, maybe Taco started, maybe Mitchie started, and then you got a whole group of motherfuckers who started.
That's understandable. I have nothing.
And this is the same thought that rich people have with us. This is the same thought that rich people have when they say, "Yeah, I got millions, but shit, I got rent to pay and shit, bills to do."
Nah, they don't.
Well, my mama, they do this. How you gonna tell me? You just said the same shit. They have a budget too. What's the difference? What's the difference? When you get more money, it costs more money to sustain money. It takes money more.
And I understand, and you still have that money.
You
still have that
truth.
They have money.
That's what you think. That's what you think, bro. There's a bunch of niggas rich in the league right now, bro.
Dude, I'm not.
Bubble came, niggas said they was stripping and shit. Be serious, bro.
A lot of
league players. What are you talking about?
A lot of these rich motherfuckers, they making so much money.
This niggas in the league. That's one of the highest paying professions, and they broke.
Dude, that's look.
I feel like that's because of the way they get paid, though.
And that's how they using their money too. These motherfuckers, they got endorsements.
That nigga Jeff Bezos going to the moon.
Hey,
what does he know?
He's a white guy.
He on Amazon?
He's a white guy.
What the fuck he knows about NASA?
But that has nothing to do with us. We're talking about other black people.
They have the surplus to do
the most.
But me as a white man, why would
you get what I'm saying? They want us well. The fuck you get what I'm saying? We're not talking about that. We're talking about people of our
black community. Why not have people from
our community funded in those?
So that way, because if I had the scholarship money, I would have ran to an HBCU.
What we can do, shorty, on the 25th episode or the 30th episode or whatever, we like, especially if we like rent out a place every now and then to have a viewing party of a real good ass episode or whatever at a movie theater. Some of those proceeds could either go to like funding somebody going to college or like actually giving the money to the college.
We could do that shit for buying a store in the hood. Like, it'd be places that's up. Like, hey, bro, you say you really want to go out here and do this shit?
Completely.
Not talking to you. I'm saying, like, let's say we find a nigga that's like, nah, bro, I'm inspired. You know how you see? I see black people in food trucks too, shorty, doing their own little thug this one. It's like, no, shorty, we could put this nigga. He come through the hood every day and who after band. Why not put him in some shit?
Do you feel like that's more important than?
No, but I'm saying it starts
black individuals into school.
Look, I get that too, but I'm saying in the community too. If you can do, we can do it because he says the community as well.
And like, I'm not saying like we don't do that, but I'm saying like that's the way, instead of like looking at like theoretically what can we do, we can do more shit on the side. No, we can do what we doing now, but on a higher scale, playing at a higher level instead of playing at 6th grade basketball, niggas in the NBA dunking type shit. So like, this is what we do. We good at this. Fuck with me. So like, why not just take that shit and not just run with it, but just push that shit at a max capacity? Because not only do people fuck with it, that's why people watching it now, but that's why, like, that is how you capitalize on like what you do while pushing and supporting somebody else. So it's not like just like we can open up a taco shop.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, that was just an example for the community type shit. But I get exactly what you're saying.
But we can fund people to do that.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same way we asking other motherfuckers to do the shit that's rich already. We can do it with the people we got. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna take the people to make the change.
But then again, I feel like if you put someone in a position who doesn't have any experience, any education on it, it's like you doing the same thing over again. If I'm systematically oppressed and you give me some money, I'm gonna spend it the wrong way because I don't have the education to spend it the right way.
You're smarter than that.
Yeah, I feel like that's where the networking comes in. As long as you get around the
networking.
Yeah, books and networking that'll
like
get you where you need to be. Because it's not about what you know, who you know. It's about who knows you. So if you know,
and who you go into business.
But then again, it is though, because I can't know you if I don't have a certain level of education. If I don't know, I can't get to know you.
It's like if I'm not in those rooms, you'll never get to know me.
Y'all remember them conversations we had about friendship and experiences?
Who's one of your mentors? I'm sorry, I just gotta prove a point. Who's one of your mentors?
Mark Nathan.
Yeah. Who's another one?
Elliot Armstrong.
Who is these niggas? Right. You know? Don't you know some rich people? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And they're showing you how to do some shit the same way they did it to bring in the influx. Right. You didn't have to have a certain amount of income to know these niggas, did you?
No, it's not about that.
It's not
what did you do to get in those homes?
It's about
you didn't have to know shit either.
Yeah, they put me in a position where I can retire in my early 20s.
How did you meet these people?
That's what I'm saying.
Conversation networking.
Conversation network.
With
where? How though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why getting in groups like this, not only just like with like big ranking people and yada yada yada, but it's all about handshakes and who you know, who you go into business with, because you can take anything and build it up successfully, but if you don't have the right people in place to have that in structure, it's going to crumble at the foundation every time. So like with the like shows and everything, if we structure that and like have people in place learning what they do best and capitalizing and staying in their lane, then we can just take it so far. Like if somebody good with numbers, bam, you if somebody good with promos, design, like he good with graphic design, logos, bam, 3D merchandise
type shit,
cameraman, you feel me? Like just B-rolls to everything, and when we edit it and put it together, that could just be like either add to the hype, or you could do a Patreon, which you could get paid with every video. It's just different ways to capitalize it, but you gotta know and stay focused and partner with the right people that can stay in their lane and be in their lane. That's why we unfuckwittable, because everybody unfuckwittable in their own right, and when we come together, we just unfuckwittable as a movement.
What we're saying is, I get that now with the networking shit, but she's saying as far as going into putting people in certain places, you have to put them in those rooms. The way we all met is through school, rather one way or another. You get what I'm saying? I met him in high school. He thought, hey, bro, I got another homie that'll walk the band. Y'all be cool together. Put him up. You get what I'm saying? So it takes you to still get put in these rooms by someone, or you feel me? So what she's saying is like, you can have all that in the world or not have anything in the world. You still have to have a way to get put in the room with one of those people that's on the same wavelength as you in the first place.
And I'm gonna say this: it's only a conversation away.
Because I agree, I disagree with what you're saying. Well, because I understand we all came together through school and whatever, but we're still growing as a group. I see people. We be having conversations with certain people at work, shorty, and we be scouting. Yeah. We be scouting like, shorty, I low-key think that he'd be some nice UFB material.
Understandable. We do that. But you see how, like you say, you're at work. That's it's a place of, you have to have some sort of networking skills or some place or some.
It's just a conversation though. I didn't have to talk to these niggas.
Listen,
then again,
but you're in a place where you're forced to converse.
I don't have to talk to them niggas.
Listen, but I'm saying people as a person, it's gonna happen naturally, shorty. There's
conversations, no.
What people do you know go to places more than they go to the place where first of all, you're at work more than you're at home or sleeping type shit.
I work with niggas that don't talk to niggas.
And those people, and what do those people do in life? So usually those people that don't talk to nobody who out the band, they don't do shit. They don't.
And that's where the networking comes.
Check me out. I'm a big ass introvert, bro. You'll never guess it, especially now after this weekend, bro. I just had some life changing shit happen to me, for real, and it just changed like everything I was feeling in head, from disgracing myself, from knowing I'm not doing what I need to do, to just fire to do shit. And a week ago, I wouldn't have been able to talk to them 3 subway workers.
Type shit.
You feel me? I don't conversate with nobody. I like, it just goes so much to just doing it instead of like thinking about it. You just gotta do the shit. And it's like, just do it, bro.
Just do it. I get that, but that's what I'm saying. You have to let people know that that's a thing to do. Most people don't know that. Like you say, from our communities, people are usually, let me be off to myself, figure it out, after bam, someone trying to help you. Niggas won't even take a handout nowadays. You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers that get that offer, like, same way with scholarships and people go to school every day. Like, yes, we giving them one, but people go to school and fuck it off every time.
It depends on how genuine that relationship
But that's what I'm saying.
That connection.
That's what I'm saying. So it would still depend on that too. Is what I'm saying. It still depends on you to get in somewhere where you feel or be with a person or have a person that's gonna be open to do that shit. Yeah, like you say, there's a time where
the greater chance of that happening.
Everyone doesn't feel that way. Some people just be alright, I go to school, I'll take the scholarship to go to HBCU, and we just paid somebody to go, but they finna go there and sit in their dorm all, oh, you feel me, sitting there, what's the name, all year, they finna go here, yeah, they getting the education they need, but once they get out of college, they don't know what to do with it, who to talk to, what to do, so on and so forth. Why? Because all of the communication shit that they were supposed to do in school, they didn't. There's a bunch of people that do that. Like people say, you go get a degree and after bam, you out. Now you just got a degree. Why? You don't have the networking. You get what I'm saying? People go to school and still fuck it off. But I'm not saying that we shouldn't. I'm saying we have to make sure that it's a person that's gonna go there and do that shit.
Let's say we
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's say we do fund that person and they only make it so far, drop out or whatever. Or even if they make it all the way and
it was still opportunity type shit.
And they don't know what they gonna do. At least they don't have that debt on their back.
Understandable.
At least they can still push forward and pursue anything they want to do without having to look over their shoulder for some shit to get repoed, a house to get evicted from. You feel me? It's just all about just building up. And the only way to do that is getting to different rooms like this. The session is important because not only do some cool motherfuckers sitting around smoking, but we're pushing a button on conversation
type shit.
And not only are we having these conversations amongst ourselves, we know it sparks conversation among y'all.
Oh God.
So
to be honest,
it's all about
motherfuckers to ask us all the time. Damn, bro, y'all last beat. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know that these be shits that we think about in the day to day, but we don't say shit about.
But I'm saying though, if we're having this talk, there's other groups having this conversation. It's just about that networking. You feel me? Talk to people. More people you talk to, man, the better chance you got. So
no bullshit though, bro. You never know who you'll meet just by.
I know for sure, bro. I figured I ain't gonna front. I found that out through fucking Make-A-Wish, bro. When I was talking to the people that go around with different kids all the time, and I'm talking to them like, bro, y'all job is to just go places and make people happy and be happy. That's your job, shorty. And yeah, bro, I've been doing this shit for 15 years. I speak 3 different languages now, and I got into this out of college. And I'm like, bro, what the? How do you even apply for some shit like that?
To somebody.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, but there's be people that go to school for human resources and communications. I have a master's in communications and human resources. And you would think, damn, some of that shit don't sound usable because of the jobs that we know and see in the day-to-day life. But it's not, bro. If you find the right connection, you get what I'm saying? That shit's an open door to do whatever the fuck you want, shorty.
Look,
like, for real.
Just I don't even have to like look for an example. I'm an example of that shit. So one of my mentors, so first off, all this shit just sound like chance, but it's all based off conversation. One of my homies from high school got into his business from talking to somebody, one of his managers that he worked with. He saw it as a great opportunity to introduce me to that shit. Once I got into that shit, I got a mentor that's teaching me everything I know, and he got a homie that's in the music industry and everything like that he grew up with. When he first saw me and met me, I rapped for him, stuff like that. But when I left, he was talking to him and he was like, man, this kid really bright. I feel like I can really teach him, some tow truck and shit and get him some real money if he down. So he told me that. I didn't believe him at first, but now I'm in a position where I was struggling, bro. I was struggling. I was working at Culver's and a work from home job that, didn't pay any much different. And just off handshakes and conversation, my life changed like that.
Type shit.
Oh, babe, bro.
It be like that. I get you for sure.
Real shit, bro.
And if my homie never had that conversation with his manager, I wouldn't have been able to be in that position.
Yeah, no, I get it though.
That's crazy how that shit works.
Simple. Conversation get you in the room, bro. I've been in plenty of rooms.
That's what I'm saying. Being able to try to get your foot in it, though, you still have to want to get in those rooms. There's people that do this. People that do this shit and just say, "No, send me to school to go to UFB The Band," and think this is supposed to get me there. No, you have to still put the work in. So it's still trying to make sure that there's a person that's willing to do that. Like, I get what you're saying. You don't have to have it done on your back, but it's like, bro, I could have done this same thing with someone with the same drive as You get what I'm saying, type shit.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
That's understandable.
That's why we can have different things.
Yeah.
We can put money towards different things.
That's what I'm saying, because there's some motherfuckers that's cool
towards funding somebody to go to college. Another event could be towards somebody starting their own business.
That's what I'm saying. Like certain shit is for certain people. So I feel like we gonna choose to do certain shit for certain people. It's what you fuck with. What do you do? What do you have a passion about? Why? We gonna send you to do that. You gonna put it towards you to do that instead of get you on your feet for that. You feel me? Instead of
yeah. So I bet. So you feel me? Let's you know what I'm saying. Just get some final thoughts on it. You feel me? Again to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying. So what's some solutions? You know, to the problem. What can we do?
I say we form together and get our own black. We got our own black space, right? I say, we still get that shit a try. And just so you know, even if people think it should be a melting pot over a boiling pot, people could still come in and interact with our whole little Blacktopia type shit. Even though that's not wrong, but they still could come in if that's what people choose to want. You feel me? And they get to experience our shit. Nah, it's different though.
They let people in.
Nah, it's not like you gonna stay. It's like you could travel through and you know.
So you can't stay in the area if you're not the.
Shorty, Chinatown, it's all Chinese.
I can bang it. There's other ethnicities.
Listen, there's the little shit ones that's not in, but majority.
I get that the majority. Now look, but that doesn't. I'm not saying don't let nobody in.
The majority.
But you're saying don't let nobody in. That's not it. We're still supposed to be the majority.
That's right.
Understandable. I give you that. I give your piece. I leave you alone.
Alright, T-Tip, man. What you got?
Fucking beanie.
Straight. Can I tell y'all about this? I'm saying though, Shorty. Yo, you going around, you talking your shit, Shorty. This man in the back. I'm just real weird on this end. He's going down. We must have both looked at his ass. You woke.
I felt the stare.
Shorty, he did it in the first half too, though, Shorty.
Nah, bro.
Out here, look, out here.
That was the first time. That didn't happen, Shorty. I blinked, Shorty. So, I personally feel like we should. I'm cool with the melting pot, Shorty. I'm cool with all the cultures, like, you feel me? Because then that's how you kill ignorance, Shorty. When everybody is aware about everyone's culture, you feel me? It's not no ignorant behavior because you feel me? Everybody's familiar. You feel me? So, shit, my crime.
Let it up, bro.
Real touchy topic for me. Yeah. So I'm actually cool with the melting pot, Shorty, because you feel me? You can never learn too much. So facts. Yeah.
Cool. Twitch.
What the fuck? Now you take clothes and shit.
Alright, say the best for last, say that.
So I feel like it's better to have a stew than a melting pot because if you look at gumbo, that shit is fine because you have everything that's they self, but when it do come together, it hit, but it can be eaten separately. Like the best things when it come together bring out the best of each other. And I feel like if people are less ignorant in the actual definition sense, not ignorant, they can learn from other cultures and like just be in a better space. I don't know, that one is dope.
Yeah, he's getting edited out.
But yeah, I agree with that completely. Like, yes, we should have our own space to explore whatever we want to make our culture, because we've lost so much of it, and then the culture that we do have is not. It's a connection now, but I feel like it's not genuine all the way for our. You feel me? Our generation, for real, because it's a trend thing. You get what I'm saying? That we tried to do it before in the 90s, dashikis and shit, bringing it back, you feel me? Just to have it, you feel me? Just to have the thought of it. But yes, we should have our own area, but we should still let it mix and mingle, because then if that's the case, it's just like segregation again, bro. It's not the same. Like Taco said, you can never learn too much, bro. You
could still slide through. You could come say what's up, bro. This is gonna be our store, our bank.
Yes, but and they have the option to come live in our community and spend their money with us the same way we have the option.
We can give them some, but majority is gonna be us. At least 95.
I understand that. It's areas where it's predominantly white people. You see the few black people stay there, etc. So it's like
that's like 95.5.
Big self.
That nigga different shit. He different shit. He say you on this 95.5. But I feel like you should be able to free mix them in. Because there's some people that identify with us more than their own culture, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, and
it's like you should have the option to stay here.
So, stew or melting pot.
It's always what's difference again. Keep them in stew.
You want
I've been
I started with boiling pot.
Stew is everybody has their own shit, but
it's in the same space.
It's stew and boiling.
Yeah, I say everyone has their own thing in the same space with the option to go from wherever you want to go. Basically,
you can still slide to the boiling.
So, I agree with everybody. I feel like we should be like a stew.
That's the
because you know you gotta do what it do. But no, yeah, because I like diversity and I like learning new things, seeing different cultures and stuff. So I feel like I also hate like how segregated the world is, and like it kind of bothers me that everybody can't get along. But it is what it is.
That's the bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, CLB Limage in the building.
Oh man,
these two
people. No, definitely. Like I feel like if the world was just like a big ass pot of stew, then everybody could make it do what it do.
That shit would be legendary, bro.
That should be lit.
Like for real.
Litty two titties.
Yeah.
No bullshit. A bunch of titties out. Carnival. Film Carnival. I want to go to Brazil for that shit. That's a bunch of people coming together now.
Brazil.
Yeah. So you know, pretty much to piggyback off of what everybody's saying, I can see both perspectives. But you know, I would like for us to have our own area, but you know, I'm gonna go with the option, you know, that everybody still mingles together or whatever, because I do get a lot of inspirations from other cultures, you know what I'm saying, specifically writing wise, and so you feel me, I fucks with that.
Yep.
So
cooking, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be people.
I swear.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd be pissed off if I could. That's why white people so mad, shorty.
They don't got no. Shit, nah, I ain't
really got shit for real.
The motherfuckers say they don't got a culture. That's funny.
I don't know. I ain't say they ain't got no culture.
Yeah, they got though. Nobody want for real, but who wants to?
They ain't got no spices, shorty. I mean, I think y'all don't ever use that shit.
They don't.
Right.
They don't. It's for sure.
But you know what I'm saying?
Just like why you still talking to them? So
yeah.
Hey, play that fucking music, man.
That concludes this episode.
What you talking about?
And it's the 10th episode too, right?
Yeah,
Sawbuck.
We gonna end
you know,
we gonna end that bitch on 12.
But you know, still, it's still 10 though. You feel me? Double digits.
Gives back to the community.
Niggas ain't think we was coming with a 10.
Keep that money in black pockets.